Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Tria Aini from class Manajemen 22A, NPM 22411037. In this video, I will tell you about performance assessment. The first, understanding of performance assessment. Performance appraisal is the process or activity carried out by individual or group within a company to evaluate and communicate how employees do their work by comparing the result of their work with a set of standards that have been created in a certain period, which are used as a basis for considering an activity. And the next slide about purpose of employee performance appraisal. We can understand that the purpose of holding performance appraisal for employee is divided into two. Namely, for one, purpose of evaluation. A manager assists an employee past performance by using descriptive rating to assess performance, and this data is useful in information decision, demotion, termination, and compensation. 2. Development goals. A manager tries to improve an employee performance in the future. Meanwhile, the main objective of the employee performance appraisal system is something that produces accurate and valid information regarding the behavior and performance of member of the organization or company. Next slide about benefit of employee performance appraisal. First, provide information about the desired results of a job. 2. Can prevent miscommunication regarding the desired quality of work. 3. Creating increased employee productivity because there is feedback for employees who excel. 4. Appreciate every contribution. And 5. Create two-way communication between manager and employees. And the next slide about employee assessment indicator. Employee assessment indicator have F10. First, knowledge possessed. An employee knowledge about work is very important because it is part of his responsibilities. 2. Timeliness. Is employee able to plan and schedule his work? This will greatly affect the timeliness of employee in completing the work that is the responsibility of an employee. 3. Quality of work. Does an employee know the quality standard of work that the company requires of him? 4. Speed in completing work. Do employees know the company productivity quality standard? This is related to the quality of work and the speed with which employees complete work for which they are responsible. 5. Technical knowledge regarding work. Do employees have technical knowledge about the work they are assigned? Because this is also related to the quality of work and the speed with which employees complete the work they are responsible for. 6. Self-confidence. How far employees are dependent on other employees in completing their work, because this is related to a person independent or self-confident in carrying out work. 7. Ability to adapt. The employees have an instinct police or judgment that employee has that influence his or her performance, because he or she the ability to adapt and assess his or her duties in supporting the company vision and mission. And 8. Communication between employees. Employee communication skill both with the fellow colleagues and with their superior. 9. Time work. The employee ability to work together with other employees display a very important role in determining the employee performance. And the last, ability to convey in the idea. Attended a meeting accompanied by the ability to convey idea or opinion to other people. Of course, this will have its own value in assessing an employee performance. And in last slide about employee performance appraisal process. The first, job analysis. This analysis process can start from job or position analysis. By knowing the position of an employee, it will be easier to describe the type of work, responsibilities carried out, working condition, and various program and effective carried out. Job analysis is very important in performance appraisal because it is the basis for determining standard and evolution and in analyzed work. A management information system is very necessary good. 2. Performance standard. Determining performance standard is used to compare employee work results with established standard. Through this comparison, it can be identified whether employee performance is in accordance with the desired target or not. In this case, performance standard must be written specifically and easily understood, realistic, and measurable. And the last of employee performance appraisal process is performance appraisal system. In general, there are 4 systems or methods for employee performance appraisals. First, the behavior appraisal system or performance appraisal, which is based on behavioral assessment. Second, the personal or performance appraisal system or performance appraisal, which is based on the characteristic of individual employee. Third, results-oriented appraisal system or performance assessment based on work. 4. Contingency appraisal system or performance assessment based on a combination of several elements: character, trait, behavior, and work result. Examples of employee performance appraisals are actually easy to find in companies that have settled management, and each company has its own performance appraisal method. Okay, this is about performance assessment. If I say something wrong, I'm sorry. And I close with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.